Kate was a maniac. She went completely berserk in the maze, slaughtering every single human she came across. The white-haired man kept yelling at her to take prisoners, but Kate just took them out, one by one. Mia watched in horror as her brother and friends were cut down. She was so scared she could barely speak. But then, one of her teammates managed to get back up, screaming for her to run. Another one forced himself to his feet too. They both decided they would buy her time to escape with their lives. Kate simply swung her sword again, and that was it for both of them. Now Mia was all alone. Kate stepped over Mia's fallen brother and stood before her. She declared that she would taint Mia before handing her over to the white-haired man for his experiments. Kate even claimed that Mia should be grateful for the honor, seeing as she was a future hero and champion. Just then, Mia's brother, against all odds, got up again. He yelled at Mia to run, telling her to live on for all three of them. Seeing how tough he was, the white-haired man immediately asked Kate to capture him alive. In that split second of distraction, Mia turned and fled for her life. As the white-haired man screamed at Kate to go after her, Mia's brother launched a desperate attack. Kate easily knocked him back, but he didn't flinch. Instead, he remembered what the Gold Knight had once told him. Battle is about ingenuity and creativity. A sword and shield aren't locked into one role, attack or defense.
なんだこいつ、気味の悪い。タイミングを合わせてカウンターを加えれば盾も攻撃に耐える。
In her wildest dreams, Kate never imagined that a rookie could take down someone like her, a level 1500 powerhouse. Enraged, she blasted him back with a wave of energy from her blade. Just as she was about to move in and finish him off, the white-haired man stopped her. He ordered Kate to focus on chasing Mia before their whole plan blew up in their faces. Meanwhile, Mia hadn't gotten far when 3 slashes of energy blocked her path. It turns out Kate's weapon was a national treasure from the Queendom of the Fairies, capable of creating and controlling multiple sword clones. For her, hunting humans was as easy as squishing a bug. Mia tried to fight back with ice daggers, hoping to slow Kate down long enough to reach the male lead. But Kate was too fast. A single energy slash sliced through her legs, leaving her completely immobile. Cornered and with no way out, Mia refused to give in. She looked Kate right in the eye and called her out for being a bully who only preyed on the weak. The words hit home. Back in the Fairy Kingdom, Kate had done nothing but pick on those weaker than her while sucking up to the leaders of the White Knights, the very group that eventually kicked her out. Furious at having her past exposed, Kate unleashed a barrage of energy slashes at Mia. At that exact moment, Mia's will to find the male lead activated the effect of her bracelet. Across town, the male lead was trying to raise his adventurer rank by taking on a quest to hunt down an assassin, but he had almost no information to go on. Suddenly, a portal appeared in his room, and Mia tumbled out. Her bracelet shattered. Using a mind-reading card, the male lead learned everything that had happened to Mia and her party. The next second, he vanished, appearing silently before Kate. He saw the two fallen companions and gently closed their unseeing eyes. When he sensed that Mia's brother was still clinging to life, a single healing spell pulled him back from the brink of death. The scene reminded the male lead of his own struggles. He couldn't understand why humans were always discriminated against in this world. All those kids just wanted to survive together, yet they were met with such cruelty. He stated plainly that he would not forgive Kate or her accomplice. The white-haired man tried to claim he had actually saved them, but the male lead shut him down, revealing that Mia was safe now. Hearing this, Kate felt a wave of relief. If she killed the male lead and Mia, no one would ever know what happened here. She could remain the great hero and champion she pretended to be. What she didn't know was that the male lead had kept quiet because he intended to make her pay, not with a quick death, but by making her suffer 100 times over for the pain she caused. His anger was so intense that he ordered his 2 followers not to interfere. This was his personal revenge.
虫けらが僕様に向けていい目じゃないぞ。生きたまま全身の皮を剥いで口に詰め込み足の先から切り刻んでから殺すぶっ殺す。それで全力？この虫けら無事無事今死ねバカな10万のそれも子供がありえないやれまるでイノシシだな
力任せに剣を振り回すだけかくだらない
カイトさん
ちゃんと頑張ってくれないかなそんなんじゃうっかり殺しちゃうじゃないか英雄で勇者の僕様さ
ふざけるなよヒムマンごときが僕様をバカにするんじゃない
Realizing she was outmatched in a straight sword fight, Kate powered up her treasured blade, unleashing elemental energy slashes. This was the true power of the sword. But Kate was clueless that magic was the male lead's real specialty. Those attacks were powerful, sure, but wielded by a reckless brute. They were useless if they couldn't land. He even effortlessly blocked a sneak attack from behind. The white-haired man was stunned. He had lived for ages and had never seen a human who could fight on par with a fairy, let alone someone with a legendary hero's bloodline holding a sacred sacred sword. Kate, still thinking he was a warrior, accused him of fighting dirty like a mage. With a sigh, the male lead decided to show her what real magic looked like. Without even chanting, he summoned a massive volley of ice spears. Not only did they precisely cancel out every one of Kate's attacks, but he also arranged them into a protective barrier, blocking her from all angles. It was a perfect demonstration of the creativity and cleverness needed in a fight. Even so, Kate refused to admit defeat. She boasted that she was a hero chosen by the legendary Dominant Sword. The word dominant made the male lead tense. He pressed her for more information, but all he got was a vague claim that she was a descendant of the dominant lineage, a subdominant.